How many of you know what profanity is? Okay. How many of you think you know what it is? So I'm guessing you guys' basic definition of profanity is just cussing. Profanity isn't just cussing, guys. Shh. Profanity is also tearing each other down. It's basically killing each other with words. That is not the way everything was intended. That's not what God intended for us to use our words for. It's not what we're supposed to use our words for. The creation story in Genesis, it tells us right away that words matter. And in that story, God speaks and things come to be. God's words are literally life-giving. Think about that. Think about the words that he speaks in the creation story and how everything just comes to be. Words have that kind of power. Words have the power to destroy somebody on the inside and build them up. How many of you have had your day just lit up by somebody who said good morning? Or somebody who's told you hi? Now, how many of you have had your day ruined by somebody who said one little remark to you? That is the way that some things happen in life. And it's not the way everything was meant, guys. Profanity never brings life to anyone or to any conversation. When people start using profanity, it is more the aspect of people focus on what's being said. If you've ever heard a curse word, you don't really notice what's being said. You don't notice what's being said in that phrase. It's more how it's being said. I know because I've seen it. I grew up in what was a Catholic high school, Catholic middle school, and there was cussing all around me, as I'm sure there is around you in middle school. It's not right, and it bleeds into our everyday conversations. The third commandment says, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain." For that is the same as profanity, that is the same as cussing. When somebody says, "God dang it," that is taking the name of the Lord in vain. I know some of us do it on a day-to-day basis whenever we stub our toes, and it may not necessarily be a curse word, but that is taking the name of the name of the Lord in vain. It also, the sixth commandment also says, "Thou shalt not kill." Now most people take this literally and think that it means you shall not kill somebody, but it also means with your words. I know in middle school gossip is prevalent, that you guys talk about other people, and it's hard not to. But when you say something, whether it's to their face or to behind their back, you're killing their spirit. Every time you say something mean-spirited about somebody else, you're killing their spirit, whether you know it or not, whether they know it, that you've said something or not, because you're tearing down who they could be in the eyes of somebody else. In John chapter 1, verse 1 through 3, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came to be through him, and without him, nothing came to be." As Christians, we have a responsibility to share God's Word. with others, if we're cursing, if we're using sarcasm, if we're talking about other people, we're not being who we should be as Christians. It doesn't reflect who God is, and it doesn't reflect who we are as a Christian people, as Catholic people. As Christians, we're looked to be the beacon of hope and of good image. Now think about this. From Sirach 28, verses 17 through 18, it says, "A blow from the whip raises a welt, but a blow from the tongue smashes bones. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not as many as by the tongue." Why do you guys think that is? Why do words hurt worse than anything anybody can say? Yes? Right. Some people take words harder than other people. Some people can stand what others are saying about them while others can't. And you don't know the sensitivity of a person without actually getting to know them. Saying words about others is hurtful. Everybody says, or everybody tries to say, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." And you say that to try and seem strong. I know I've said that to where it doesn't hurt what people say about you. And it's hard. It's hard to get past what people say about you from a day-to-day basis. I've had days, I've had weeks ruined because of something somebody has said about me. And it's hard, but you have to know that one smile, one encouraging remark to somebody else can brighten your day and theirs, because you don't know what's going through people's heads. If you smile one morning to one of your friends or to somebody just in the hall that you know isn't the most popular person in the world, and you say hi and good morning, you could make their whole day just the best day in the world, because you don't know what they're going through. So, our words matter. And there's ways to fix it. There's ways to fix how we talk to others, how we talk around others. Number one, first and foremost, is to cut out the trash. Try and cut out talking about others, try and cut out the profanity, taking the Lord's name in vain. It'll help. It does. Think about music you listen to, the words of the music. Think about the words you hear on a day-to-day basis. And if you listen to a certain kind of music that has a lot of cuss words or isn't the most respectful, stop listening to it. Listen to more wholesome music. Number two is make a pact with a friend. Have one of your close friends back you up. Have them keep you accountable in what you say and in what you do. It'll help. You guys can keep each other accountable on a day-to-day basis and make sure you're uplifting to each other as well to others. Fill the void. So when you feel the void, listen to Christian music, listen to wholesome music, maybe jazz, maybe blues. It doesn't necessarily have to be Christian, but listen to music that will make you feel uplifting, that does not talk about wrong things, does not curse, does not do the things that you want to cut out. Beethoven's good. Classical music's good. Classical music relaxes you. And the last thing I leave you guys is do not give up. Don't give up on the world around us. Don't give up on each other. Don't give up on yourselves. Because giving up and giving in doesn't help you. It doesn't help other people. We have to help each other out. See, and that's a perfect example. Always encourage your friends, always encourage people who you can see struggling on a day-to-day basis. Yes. And see, those are examples of positivity. Those are examples of what good friends do for each other. Guys, don't give up. Don't give up on your friends. Don't give up on other people. Always make sure you're uplifting and kind to others, because you could help in ways that you could never imagine. So what I leave you with is don't give up and try and help your friends. Clean up your words, clean up your actions. Other than that, thanks.